I'm sure you probably are gonna hear me better that way. Um, I don't know without the microphone, but that's not making any sense to me. All right, so you might can hear me now because I'm without the microphone. I'm not really sure what's going on, so I'm going to use my headphone. It may sound scratchy. Oh my gosh. All right, we're trying to set up. We're trying to set up. We're trying to make it work. Yo. Uh, can you hear me now? I'm trusting. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello. All right. Okay. You see, the world is not really level. I'm not sure what it was with my microphone. But I'm happy that you can hear me now. I'm actually using my laptop to monitor. Oh gosh, hey, now this thing makes me look very dark. I'm actually I'm actually using my laptop to monitor you guys. So I'm sorry for this. It's kind of crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Sorry guys. Lily, Anna, can you turn this off for me? This, the lights. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Lo siento, mi amor. Okay, go ahead. You can do what you were doing before. Yeah, go ahead and do what you were doing before. Guys, it's mommy time and all kind of things. So, and I'm still trying to find the right lights because I'm seeing I'm pretty dark or darker. Sometimes it takes a little time to get it right. Jesus Christ, what is going on? Find the light, find the light, find the light. Yay. A little better. Just a little bit better. You. Something. I don't know. Alright, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know. As per Facebook, not Facebook, as per YouTube, they're saying that we should do vertical lives. I don't really like to do it. It's crazy. It gives a lot of issues sometimes. But here we are. Here we are. Oh, I think it's my, you're saying background noise. I think what is happening is this little thing that I'm using, the headphone, it probably was rubbing up against my clothing. Hello, hello, hello. For those of you who are just coming in, blessings and welcome. I am actually monitoring you guys on the laptop while I'm chit-chatting with you guys on the phone. So I look like a mad scientist right now. Just because I went ahead and listened to YouTube telling me one thing, that I should do stream more often vertically with my mobile phone. Hey, I don't know what's wrong with them. So now I'm here struggling to put it together just because YouTube says so. Hey, and I make it work. I can't find the tripod, so I have it propped up in another little thing. Um, yeah, it's crazy, but it's all good. It's all good. Thank you, love always. Yes, guys, please like the live as you come in. Uh, I saw somebody who was laughing earlier. Um, let me see. Let me see. Oh, it was our. Yeah, I understand. This is, I see Hannah again. Good night, love always. Let me just do this officially. Good night, guys. Mm, Michelin, Michelle, Michael, or Michelle. I don't know how you pronounce it. Hello, welcome, blessings. I will big up yourself. Love always, love always. Erica, Hannah, I think I said that already. Janet, um, guys, let me tell you something honestly from the bottom of my heart. You guys are filled with energy. Honestly, you guys are so energetic. Saying all of that to say, because everywhere I look, you guys are there supporting 120. You guys are giving everything. It's really, you guys are doing really good. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. You're doing good. You're doing good. Um, it's sad when I can't really hear myself. I'm just talking and listening to every background noise. But normally, if I'm using the microphone, these are what I use to hear me. But it's all right as long as I'm okay with you guys. Let's hope that you're not having any more background noise other than the dogs barking, our usual securities. Anyway, enough of me ranting. I was just hoping to wait until the live build up. I'm seeing 23 people watching. Thank you guys for choosing to be here with us here on our nightly escapades. Um, on Live After Dark with the Real Things podcast. Thank you guys. Bless up on yourself. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Trust me. I really appreciate it. Um, However, let me not linger anymore. Being as let me see if I miss anybody. John Wilson, hello and welcome. Erica, I think I did say hello, but if I didn't, sorry about that. All right, let me just go straight into tonight's segment. If I seem disoriented and disconnected, is because when you're still on mommy duties. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyways, guys, my guys, I'm trusting that I'm sounding okay. Um, Listen, we've been watching this saga again, just like many others um, that has been unraveling on the streets of YouTube. We've been watching this saga unraveling for the past couple of days. Um, this afternoon self, I was watching Kibe. I was watching Kibe's premiere. I just had to shake my head. I just had to shake my head because when me tell us the vultures, when the vultures came out, full 100. It's a Jamaican talk. Full 100 meaning complete. They come out. Everybody come out. Everybody came out this afternoon. I say vultures. I'm sorry. But you know what I mean. What vultures come to do. When they come to create chaos. I don't know why this lady decided to wear shades in the night while I'm wearing my glasses. She don't have no behavior. Hey. No. I was watching Kibe's premiere and there was just some hecklers in the comment section. I actually had to tell somebody off in my Jamaican terms, and whether they understood it or not, I just had to say what I had to say because it was so obvious that these people came out, and they came out only for one thing, and it's to wreak havoc as usual. It doesn't matter how many times people lie to them, or those, let me stop generalize, because I don't really like it when people do such thing. It doesn't matter how many times, you know, those villagers come out with stories, those content creators, those reactors would come out with fake stories, clickbaits. It does not matter how many times they do these things. There is this one set of people, when they come out, you cannot make them hear or believe anything else than what is in their veins. And it is nonsense, hate, fueled with, I can't even find the right words, lies, fueled with lies. Guys, one of them even called me fake this afternoon. I am fake. I said, fire your ass. Just like that in Jamaican term. Fire your ass. Me fake. Because you didn't get what you come for, so you're coming on the attack. Because they were just, hey, they were just doing the most in Kibe's, they were just doing the most. Sad. Hey. It was sad, very sad. The way how these people were behaving, it was very sad. No. I'm sorry guys, if you see me looking a particular way, I'm just looking up at something here on the phone. So sorry about that. Hello Rose Green. Thanks for choosing to be here. I don't like how this phone look at all. It make me look like I'm peeping down and all over the place. I don't like it at all. Next time we're not gonna do this again. We're not gonna do this again next time. Next time, please let me stick to my laptop. I hate this. Dang. I'm just goofing around, guys. So I was talking about the situation ongoing with the situation ongoing with Mr. Cecil and the lie peddling fools that are all over the internet, puking bile and others just gulping it down. And the ones that gulping down all the bile that these people puke out, it is so sad. It is so sad when, I don't like that. It is so sad when they have to come out here, when people have to come out here attacking others based on the nonsense and the lies that was, you know, regurgitated to them. It's sickening. It really is really sickening. And when they don't have their way, they throw tantrum, and anybody in the way is going to get it. So we've heard them saying that Jamaica, Mr. Cecil was thrown out of the villa based on his choice to go ahead and reach out to Gintu. That wasn't adding up to me. That wasn't adding up to me, honestly. And the reason why I say it wasn't adding up to me is because, guys, he reached out. At least he tried to find some kind of amicable solution to the, or at least he put out a hand of extended a hand of friendship to the troublemaker. Because right now, a lot of the mayhem that is happening, forget about the other ones. because most times you don't even know they exist anymore. Right now, the star of the show, the most problems that is happening there right now on the internet is courtesy of Gintu and the other two musketeers. You know that. So I think it was only if there's a this if you know any mature mediators in the middle, it was only fitting for this person to say, bro, come over here, so let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let's sit and talk man to man. How can we fix this? Because remember now, Marwa is not there. And at this stage and this point, Marwa is not going to have time to deal with no such thing. Even if he had called, they probably wouldn't even respond to him at this time because they're making some money. You understand? And this is exactly what everything that is happening there is about. Clickbait, clickbait, clickbait. Let we do some chaos. Let we create some confusion. Let us create some confusion. Let us rev up these people. Let us create problems for them. Let us say some things, you know? Let us say some things. Anyways, any mature person who loves peace would have wanted to act as a mediator in this type of scenario once it's playing out. Not true. Once you love peace and you love growth, that's what you understand? That is what any mature person would have done, and it was to extend the hand of friendship. Anyways, it got to the point where whatever transpired. Gintu failed miserably. And when I say failed miserably, was that he breached trust. Even though I don't think Cecile went there trusting him or trying to trust him any which ways. He went there in order to bring some kind of, to come down to some kind of amicable solution, to find some kind of solution. I don't think he went there to look for no friendship, no trust. He went there to find a way, to sort a way where they could bring some kind of peace and solace in the village. I don't know about you guys, but that's just how I see it. But Gintu, hello Ivan, good night. But Gintu failed. If this was a test, he failed miserably. And I said today on somebody's chat that he should be called the village parrot. And that's exactly what he should be called, the village parrot. You know, when you have a parrot and if it's trained in a particular way to listen to humans operate, they're gonna be repeating everything that they see and hear. Hello. I'm just joking, guys. But on a serious note, Gintu is like a village parrot. Definitely. Yeah, that is exactly what is happening. And whenever he finds the trees and the bushes to shade himself, he just lets it all out. But on a serious note, he breached everything right there. So Cecile was just looking to mediate, looking to bring some quiet and peace inside of the village, because he's not letting up and he's continuing with this torment and this fabrication and this name calling, and he's not letting up. And sometimes you have to find a way to beat people at their own game, and it's to going down at their level. You know that, right? Do you guys know that? I even said in a chat yesterday, I can't remember because I support so much people, sometimes I forget who and who comment section I go to and support. I remember clearly what I said, that Jesus never went into any church to look for no sinners. Not that he's looking, like, not that Mr. Cecil is looking to save Ginto. I'm just using that, metaphorically speaking. Jesus never went into no church to save no sinner. You understand? And in order sometimes to really get to the depth of the solution, you have to go into the belly of the beast. And that was only what I saw Cecil did in his sit down yesterday. And I believe that is the only other reason why nobody else showed that content, because it was never between Gake and Cecile, or Kibe and Cecile. It was between Gintu and Cecile. So both of them would have been able to share it on their platform. Nobody else. But to me, it's just my opinion, guys. But to me, people have their own opinions, which they are entitled to. And it went on from people inciting that Gintu should not allow himself to be bought with food or money or whatever. A lot of stuff. Sorry, guys. He must not allow himself to be bought, and a little food with a little food or money, and let Cecil move out, go away with his kind of like shake hand rich people kind of mentality, to use that to woo him. Don't stand down, Gint. And these, like, guys, these are the people who sincerely does not want peace. These are the ones that are pushing. These are the ones that I see, I believe, that are pushing seriously to continue this saga. That is just my view. I sincerely believe these are the type of people, when they continue to encourage him not to stand down. What is wrong with somebody reaching out and telling you that, let us try to find some solution? I know that you do. I know that you're doing your content, but this is my plan. This is how I would love to help your village. Another thing, where did I saw Gintu doing a video? Like, he was so quick to come out and do his parrot speech. He was there ranting about what Cecil was gonna give him to hand out, and what he was going to give, and give who and what. And I was saying, I remember clearly, things were spoken, but I remember clearly when Cecil said that, I'm going to give you my number. I'm going to give you my number. And in case there's anything that you need for your platform, as long as I can afford it, I will help. And he said it at least 2 times or 3 times, maybe. But listening to Gintu coming to recite some things on his platform, I was shocked. I was shocked, because the man have a whole schedule. Guys, he has an entire schedule of what he was going to do with the stuff that Mr. Cecil brought. It is good to actually, like, in my view, if Congrats Dad is in the field every day, David Jr. is off, Uncle Mo is busy doing his projects. I think school is dismissed now with Congrats Mom, she's home. And if you can find somebody in the streets to round up the crowd, I don't see nothing would have been wrong with that, honestly. But knowing Gintu, he's not gonna be paid. YouTube is where he's getting the monies and his paycheck plus his donations from, his super chats and whatever little underhand help to do his dirty deeds on YouTube. He will never stop spitting fire. So for 1 second, I never thought that Cecil or Mr. Cecil would actually, yes, because he's over 20 years older than I am, so I can say Mr. You understand? I never thought that for 1 second he would believe that, knowing, you know, his upbringing, or knowing where he claimed to come from, that he says a Trenchtown boy, maybe not fully from there but used to the environment. I know he would have been street smart, so he would have used another method, and it is to meet him halfway in order to quell the fire, to quell the flame. That is just my view, guys. You don't have to, you know, agree with me on this one. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. That's just my take on the whole situation. I just feel like he would actually have tried to do something in order to meet him. Oh, sorry for the shaking. He would have done something in order to meet Gintu some part of the way, to make things a little more, you know, less fire, a little more hectic, because the harassment that is ongoing and the cyberbullying that is ongoing in Nebuchadnezzar right now is not normal. And it's because nobody is standing up, because the money too sweet now. The views are coming in, everybody getting over 1,000 and 2,000 views per day. How much on one video, especially Gintu, and that is why he's behaving like a tyrant. He's basically up now behaving like Fidel Castro or Saddam or some one of them man there. You understand me? That's basically what he's doing right now. Nobody could tell him anything, so he won't stop. Because, and this afternoon I noticed that he was basically issuing a threat. You guys don't watch his videos, but I do. He was basically issuing a threat. If I Am Marwa does not come back on his platform and apologize to him for saying that he stole fish. I don't know, because I never hear Marwa say, Gintu, you stole my fish. I never heard him say that. I never heard him call his name. I don't know if I missed that video or that live or whatever. I never did. Hello. What go on the read? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good night, good night. I don't know if any one of you ever heard Marwa said that Gintu, or call his name and say that he stole. Guys, for those of you who are watching, can you kindly give the video, this does not really, this is a pause forward, because I'm just looking up at the phone and there's so much of you watching with only 19 likes. I know that some of you may be watching on your television. You know how to handle those control. Let's go, guys. Yes, love always. I never, can you kindly drop some likes on the video? It still says 19 likes, and look how much people watching the live. Come on, guys, please kindly hit that like. So as I was saying, sorry, I never saw anyone, any video, I beg your pardon, I've never seen any video from Marwa saying Gintu stole my fish. I never did. So if I missed it, thank you Auntie Evan. If I missed it, sorry, and I beg your pardon, my apologies. But I never did see no kind of video like that. Never did. So I'm saying all of that to say, Gintu went on to say that see what I'm saying? Gintu went on to say that until I am Marwa comes back and apologize to him. Guys, I'm seeing a beat. Hey. Until I am Marwa comes back and apologize to him. If he doesn't, rather, if he does not come back and apologize to him, even when he lands here, whenever he lands here, not even, whenever he lands here, they will be upon him. What does that mean? So when you land here, we're going to be on you. We will be on you. What does that really mean? To me, that's a threat. That is a threat. Even though, as a parrot, you know, you're going to be repeating stuff. You're going to be doing random, saying random stuff. I don't know. I see that as a threat. But at this point in time, I think that he's been allowed to continue with his cyberbullying. And until somebody seriously gets up, and I don't know, I'm seeing something like a bee. The window behind me is open and it doesn't have a screen, so maybe that's where it's coming from. Yeah, until somebody seriously sitting down and telling boss what you're doing is cyberbullying. It is cyberbullying. Because even going harassing the families online, calling them all kind of names, is cyberbullying. That is deemed as cyberbullying. And that's a serious offense when it comes to even YouTube community guidelines. It is. And saying that whenever somebody lands from wherever they're coming from, you are going to be upon them if they don't apologize to you. I never really heard, I could be wrong, and as I said before, I never heard a video with his name being called about any stolen fish. So if he's guilty, if he's guilty of anything, well, it's up to him to fix that. You know, anyways, there are villagers and they will find ways to fix them problem. But it's a friendly advice to Ginto that you're breaking a lot of the community guideline rules by doing some of the things that you're doing. You need to take a self-check. You need to take a self-check at this point. I'm seeing, yeah. You need to take a self-check at this point and quit with the constant harassment on the internet by calling other people's names. It is like, it's too much now. It's too much. And talking, you know, dragging his parents into stuff. You have to be mindful. It is a small village setting. And nice, beautiful village in East Africa, Kenya, called Nyabohanse. This village was brought to us and we love it, but you guys are spoiling the entire thing. As YouTubers, can you imagine, guys, living in a village where it's been famous, it's made famous by the thing that you do for a living every day? Wouldn't you want to cherish that thing to make it last? No, I don't think they don't have that in mind, because at this point they're so blinded by the monies, the donations, the stories, the lies that they tell on the camera, the clickbaiting. There is no such video. What happened? The chats are going too fast. Let me come back down. Sorry guys, if I'm looking downwards, there's my laptop directly below the phone that I'm looking onto. Yeah. So this person is saying that oh, May is saying there's no such video. What happened to Fintu? Fintu because of fish. Guys, you won't kill me. You will finish me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yes. Yes. I watched that video. because she was going to take his job. That thing eat me out inside, because it was so sad to know that you're going to stand there and tell somebody that you feed, like the fishes are being fed with corn, when you know that if you give them corn, it's going to kill them. And you should have been, like, for me, you should have been arrested. You should have been arrested, because then you come back on the internet after telling her that you feed the fishes with corn, so she could go in turn and feed them with corn, or have somebody feed them with corn to kill them, because you said it is your word. You stated clearly that you knew that she was going to do it, because you told her that because you know that she wanted to take a job or something like that. So that's why you told her. That's wickedness, bro. You're dangerous. You're dangerous. But sometimes even the most dangerous ones still deserve a trial period, because we are not gods. We are not gods. You understand? We are not gods. So sometimes we still can forgive, because we still go, our Father who art in heaven, and we ask for forgiveness, don't it? If you pray that way, and whoever you pray to, I know that you still go down on your knees, you cover your head, and you ask for forgiveness. So even though he behaved in such a manner, it goes back to what I was saying, with the Cecile situation. Going to him, trying to mediate as a neutral person between the rivaling parties. Even though Marwa is not warring with them, Marwa state his claim, tell them to leave his premises, and they're not taking it easy, because they realize now that they can no longer go. But wait, guys, did you hear Gintu saying that he really wanted to go to the villa, because this guy really thought that he was going there to share out, to get stuff to take back to whoever he wanted to take away, Gintu said that he too wanted to go to the villa, because all he wanted to do was to get in, to be able to see Anastasia. And I caught him telling so many lies. Like today in one video, there was so many discrepancies in what he was saying. So many lies, bold-facedly. Like, how do you ever even collect these monies and feel happy with it, knowing that you lie? I mean, you know what? On a serious note, when you have like pathological liars like this, they begin to live, breathe, and believe their own lies. So it becomes normal to them, just like a part of the oxygen flow system. So why not? He's doing what he's doing. Yes, he stated that he wanted to go into the villa because he wanted to get an interview from Anastasia. And let me tell you this, I will sit here and tell you tonight, he's been sent by that old lady in England that was in the village. He wants the story for her, because as per her, Anastasia, or someone alleging to be Anastasia, called asking if she can get her a job, or if she could work for her as a maid. Now tell me, do you believe, like, I'm not saying that this young lady couldn't have made that call, because in most cases, a lot of young people are foreign-minded, even old ones, in especially living conditions, like in a village setting like that. They will be looking for opportunities. And remember, when the other woman came to the village, the first one, Joyce's, she said, I think she said the same thing, that once someone of the girls was asking her if they could be taken back, or something of the fact, something like that. So I'm saying all of that to say, what if, not what if, he's basically looking for the story. He's looking for the story for the woman because I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to do something here. He's looking for the story for the woman because basically it is a trending thing, because she came with the idea that the young lady called, introduced herself, and told told them that told the woman that she is, I'm Anastasia, and I'm looking for you to help me to get to wherever you are, whatever. I need help. I need help. Oh my God, guys. It's not really easy sometimes. When these stories come out, you just sometimes have to sit down, take a deep breath, and say, my God. Because they're not learning, they're not interested to really save the name of this village. It is all about money, all about what they could get at this point in time. Yes, he is, Rose. He is. So many times I heard him in a conversation, in his video, lying about some things that we know that done happen, was already proved to be lies, but he still brought them back in his content. And he was already proven wrong. He still brought them back to fill in the gaps in his storyline. You notice he no longer walks with a monologue, right? So it simply tells you that he's a freestyler. He's a freestyler. Can I have some water, please? Thank you. He's a freestyler. So he no longer walks with a monologue. So he's gonna give it to you with anything that he could pitch in with. You understand? Anyways, we move though. We move. That will not stop the shine. You understand? It will not stop the shine. And you guys who watch Rocio's video today, and if you can remember her title in the video today, let me know. Next time you put it this way. You can't put it over the laptop like that. Jesus Christ. Yeah. If you can remember Rocio's title today, whatever you build, it says something about whatever you build, or something. What you build will build you up. I think it's something like that. What you build will build you up. Something like that. I can't, but if it's not the same wording, it is close to that. But I understand it as basically, in my understanding from her title, you know, even let me switch it the other way around, because hers was basically for the positive. Well, let me switch it around a little bit. In the case of our friend now, who is creating havoc in the village, Gintu, saying that he's bringing the truth to light and talking some kind of stories, all that he's doing now is going to come back to haunt him. All that he's doing right now is going to come back and haunt him one way or the other. And it doesn't mean that, haunting doesn't mean that, oh, he might be arrested or whatever. No, sir. He might end up even seeing one of his own offspring doing this in such a distasteful way. He might not live to even recuperate from the heartbreak. You understand? Because you're sitting there and you're talking about somebody's parents. Yes, Anna, it is true. You're sitting there and you're talking about somebody's parents and calling them a thief, a parent, a elderly. You lost all respect, bro. Not that people don't do things, but what has Congrats dad taken from you? Like, when I heard him, doing, oh, he's taken all the stuffs from the house. Yes, he took them from the house because so people like you don't make a circle back later on when nobody's there, because nobody's there. Nobody's there. Everybody is out at Masai Marwa, having fun. Mara, not Marwa. Masai Mara, having fun, enjoying themselves, relaxing. Eh? So, when Uncle gone and sleep upstairs or wherever, congrats, it is in his best interest, so that then you guys, same guys, don't turn around and accuse him of stealing them. It is only fair that he would have taken those things and put them to safety, because I know that just like how y'all scale the fence and do things and take things and take things, and then you understand what I'm saying. Didn't we see some people on cameras taking water pump? Nobody is in the villa to overlook these things. The house is big. Anybody could enter that place, because as far as I'm concerned, some parts of that place is not even secure enough. They could come in. So it's only fair that they take them and secure them until the right time comes. Whether they are going to distribute them tomorrow, the next million years, what has it got to do with even the likes of the ones who are now fighting over? Hey, listen, you want to see reactors drool over people's charity gifts, charity donations, charity, I don't even know what to call it at this point, items. People hand on their head. Oh, people speculated. And what do you think? I think that he can, and that one, and he's going to take it and sell it, give it to his sister and sell. And they have a daughter that sells. And the one, Limongo, is going to wear these things. Limongo, the best you leave Limongo name out your mouth. Because that the girl there, one feisty. You understand? She don't need those things. So you leave her out of your hot mess, Gintu. And stop trying to implicate and tie up and confuse all kind of people's name. That's what I'm telling you. You're up there creating confusion. And cyberbullying, lying, fabricating stories just for views and donation. It doesn't look good. Now people, okay, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Even if, for instance, anybody who saw Cecile came there and thought that, okay, being as he got in and was able to do this, how about us over here, so as a group, coming together, or even a one person, let me take up some monies or whatever and go build some amenities. Go get some boreholes. Go put some water tanks or some water pipes. If anybody in the right sense should stand up and look at you guys and make an assessment of the behavioral patterns that you guys are taking to the camera, I think they would want to do a rain check on that. Seriously. Seriously. Guys, please take the time out to give a like to the live. There's 75 people watching right now, and there's only 27 likes. Please like the live, share if you have your communities, please. And we're talking about the ongoing saga. If you are here for the first time, welcome. I know that I may be on some people's feed for the first time and you're wondering, who am I? Well, I cover mostly, my niche is the African country called Kenya. Not the entire Kenya, a little village made popular by the Kenyan vlogger I Am Marwa. And this little village is basically one of the village that houses or has the most YouTubers in any one setting. Nyabo Hanse. That is the village that I'm talking about. This is for those of you who may be here for the first time, because I am streaming vertically, so just in case. Yes, 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 yes. I'm reading Just Smile. It's really funny. It was never gonna be like that. I don't know where he got that idea. Maybe based on the conversations that they had, in a kind of way. But I'm just responding to Just Smile's comment. Um, what I know that he mentioned was that into you have a platform, and if there's anything that I can do for you, I'm gonna give you my number and you can call. As long as I can afford it, I can help. That's what I remember. I never remember hearing Mr. Cecile saying, I am going to give you anything to disperse to no one set of people. Maybe in the future, but not he never mentioned anything about what he had there now. I never heard him mention anything about what he had there now. He mentioned about having somebody on the ground, in a sense, which maybe he saw Ginto as kind of a candidate, because he's always running between the bushes like mongoose. So I don't know. As it's hot, if you notice me drinking like the second glass of water, it's extremely hot here. I think there is a tropical depression system heading to us. Yeah, I know, but they're not gonna get it. Not like that. They'll have to work for that. Period. They'll have to work for that. He's not gonna be over there running off his mouth for not running off and creating conflict, and then they'll just give him things to disperse. Hell to the no. Not like that. His job is probably to locate people and let them know, and then he might be paid a little amount for his time, and then he will just go back to YouTube and make more comments and confusion. But sometimes you have to do these things and work with even the devil, dance with even the devil. You understand? In order to get where you have to get. Them have an old saying that in order sometimes to make the fire burn out quickly, you pour some more gasoline so it blaze up and burn out. So maybe in a nutshell, that's what's gonna happen, or that's what's happening. I don't know. But I am this kind of thing, that this narrative that has been going around, or these lies that has been going around, that Mr. Cecile has been thrown out, was Ginto came out with it, Bogesi and the rest of them came out with it. Then Max One came out, all the people, the reactors, the other reactors, big channels with over 10,000 subscribers, some of them, and they sit down and take the nonsense. And I know those people know better, but it's just for the moolah. It is for the money, and they don't care how anybody feel. They're going to get the story, and they're getting it out there, and they don't care at what cost. And that's why sometimes I sit back and I said, really, the hearts of men are so wicked. Like, people like me will forever stay here and talk until my mouth foam and my channel don't grow. Reason being, because I'm seeking the truth, and I'm speaking the truth. I seek and speak the truth. So us over here will be only but a few, but the lies and the conspiracies, people go for that. That's what they go for. So they will build them up, put them on pedestals, yes, and support, tell their friends to come over and subscribe so they could all. That is why the world is so corrupt, and that is why you have so much evil in the world, because broad is the road that leads to destruction. You guys know that. Broad is the road that leads to destruction. So it looks good now and they're big and they're broad. But at the end of the day, the truth is nowhere in between this one. Nowhere. Because they're gonna peddle the lies. Even when their mouth foaming. Even though they've been proven wrong a million times. And don't think they don't know how to make stories. They know how to make the stories. They know exactly which button to push, who to call, to fabricate stuff, and to push narratives. They know how to play the games. Some days ago I was saying, just look sharp and you will hear about this and this soon. And it is because what the hell? I don't know who that is. Yeah. It is because basically they know exactly what to do. They know what to do. I don't know who's calling me and why. I don't know who's that. You understand? They know who to call and how. They know who to call, definitely. But anyway, somebody keep calling me. I don't. Don't. Anyway, my people, at this point in time, I think I am almost at an hour. Hey. I'm almost at an hour. What is going on here? Oh. Ay. Okay. Yeah, I've been disturbed. I'm not sure what's going on there, but too many distractions right now. Yeah. So, more people, I'm almost at an hour. I'm just hoping that at this point in time, they could find some solution to what's going on. We know for sure that Mr. Cecil is now in Masai Mara. We know for sure that no such thing as nobody been thrown out of anywhere. You understand? They're off to Masai Mara. And even so be it. Even if, not so be it, even if at any given time, let me just read this thing. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, even if at any given time Marwa was disgruntled with Mr. Cecil going to meet with what his name is, Gintu, for any Mr. Cecil is a grown man. Marwa is a grown person also, and even if he said, well, I'm not liking what you did because those people are my enemies and I wouldn't like for you to meet them or whatever, even though it's nonsensical to be telling people who to meet and who not to meet, I don't support that nonsense. We are all adults and nobody's babies here. I don't support that. I don't. I'm telling you the honest truth. I don't. No babies in here. It's grown people. But I'm saying, if there was any such case, it's not like Mr. Cecil is broke and can't find some place to go. Remember where he stayed prior to coming to Marwa? So it's not like it's the end of the world. I'm saying all of that to say, guys, I really don't get it. What? So what? What are they trying to say? Oh, see what we've been trying to tell you. Actually, they did say so. See what we've been trying to tell you all the time. This guy is a monster. He's heartless. Marwa only thinks of himself. And if he can't have his way, If he can't have his way, all hell is gonna break loose. All hell is gonna break loose. And if he don't want you to talk to his friends, his enemies, at this point, it don't make no sense to me. Because you cannot come on the internet and say that you're fixing your village. And then if somebody comes and is trying to fix things, you're going to tell them to leave. So that in itself was not making any sense to me. You guys get what I'm saying? I hope that you understand what I'm saying. Regardless of what Gintu is doing and how he's behaving, it would have needed someone in the middle, somewhere, a neutral person to come and be a mediator if they cannot solve it as a how do you say this now, villagers. I don't know, guys. I hope that you understand what I'm trying to say. I do hope. And I know that we all are not going to see eye to eye at times. When I say eye to eye, no. Let me rephrase it. I know that everybody's views are going to be different from time to time. Not no see eye to eye. That does not sound good. You know, our views will differ from time to time. That's just what I'm trying to say. Our views will differ. So basically, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say, that's just my take on the whole situation. That's my take on the whole situation. That is just my take on it. I don't know. I trust that you understand, because it wasn't making any sense to me when, you know, they're coming out to say. It never make no sense to me. It never make no sense, because you're trying to build a village. And if people don't want to change, which you're trying to look for change, if they don't want to change, well, they will be left behind. So if somebody comes trying to help to make a change, that wasn't making any sense. And that's why I know that they were lying. Oh gosh. Let me just read some comments. Yes, I saw that message, Kish. I saw that message. And by the way, welcome. I cannot remember seeing you here. I saw that message, I think, somewhere. I saw that message. So let them fire them tail. Let them run away with all the stories that them have. Because I really never I never believed, because I know from time to time they will come, and then they will come up with stories to stay relevant. That is what I wanted to say. They will come up with stories just to stay relevant, because what? You know, most of the traction goes to the village when Marwa is in Yabohanse. So at this point in time, because the views are going to be diverted, because we all share audience. We are supporters of Marwa, and who do content, whether negative or positive, supporters, even the ones that bust off and gone on the left, they still will come here. So good day. So views are circled around. What is the right word? What's the right word I should use? What do you do with trash sometimes? Recycle. Views are recycled around here. You understand? So I'm saying all of that, my dear people, for really say that I know at some point that was just nonsensical what they were dealing with. It just wasn't making no sense. It wasn't making no sense. Wasn't making no sense. So I know they would have had to come up with something. They would have had to come up with something to, they would have had to come up with something to stay relevant, because the views are going towards Marwa. Negative people go and watch Marwa. Positive people go and watch Marwa. Some will cuss him out. Some will tell him this, that's right there on his own live, on his own premiere. So it tells me that negative and positive goes there. While some are cheering him on, and some will try to tear him down right there on his live. That made me conclude that both negative and positive watches him there. So we share the same views, are recycled. So in order for them to stay positive in that blind ass village, or the village filled with blind people, they are going to have to tailor things, fabricate things in order to stay relevant. That is just my view. That's how I see it. And hence, oh, he's thrown out of the villa. Oh, Marwa is in trouble. Oh, congrats, that is a T, is a scammer. Oh, and I'm like, oh my God. No wonder Marwa said just ignore them. No wonder he says to ignore them. No wonder he says to ignore them. Ignore them. But you know what? I'm not gonna stay here play no hypocrite when I know and ignore nobody. I can't. Because you're out there and building up an army of liars, polluting the streets of content creation with lies. And especially your own village that you were born, some of you were born and raised in. And you take little monies from people, come to the internet and peddle lies. I'm not going to sit around and just take it so easy, because anybody can see a lot of times that you guys are just wicked, liars. You come out and you peddle the lies, and your fans cheer you on, and you build your empires, only to get back. I've never seen anything like this in my life. One person, the person that even let anybody know about your existence. He can't say nothing for himself. He can't defend himself. He's a reactor. He's a this. He's a one-eyed man. I think it was today I saw somebody, oh, the one-eyed lion. I'm like, wow. When will, like, every letter in the alphabet Marwa is named after? Or they use every letter in the alphabet to give him a name? I've never seen anything like this. It is what it is. It is what it is. Guys, I really enjoyed chatting with you. It's over an hour here now. I've been sitting talking. Honestly, I enjoyed it, every moment of it. And I trust that we can continue to do our nightly escapades. It's all 60 something of you guys. Thank you for being here. You could have chosen to be elsewhere. I'm seeing some comments, but exactly. Of course. Sometimes I make comments and he will like them, and so on and so forth. Of course, Kish. Some people with that caliber, I mean, not that caliber, some people with the amount of subscribers wouldn't even turn and look. They wouldn't even turn and look. They would pretend as if they're the biggest thing that's walking the face of the earth. And this is what they're using. I'm responding to Kish's comment. This is what they're using against Marwa, because they know that he's soft-hearted in a way, and he will easily forgive them, so that he could lay flat and have them trample on him. Every time that he speaks, they try to push him down. Nonsense. Yet for all, whenever he say one thing, you guys will spend a whole 6 7 months making money off of the one thing that he says, because you guys are gonna just add to that and fabricate and fabricate and fabricate. Jesus. It is what it is though. I'm happy that he's just doing what he's doing, and it hurts. It really pains him though. But you can tell that he's left with no choice than to, you know, sometimes share his stories on Instagram in a motivational way. But you could tell the message behind those motivational stories that he posts on Instagram. You can tell, you could feel the pain. But he has no choice, Dan, because he's in a different place, a different state of mind he should have even been in, and you guys just interfering with this guy constantly with nonsense. And attacking the parents. The family has done, especially you, Ginto, you need to learn some respect. And the very time that you begin to not respect elders, that's when your time limited on the face of the earth. That is the time when your time is limited, because the good book speaks of this. You need to be respectful to your elders, bro. When man is a scammer. What has that man ever done to you? I mean, you guys are villagers and you should know how things work around there. But I know that it is not as bad as how you guys hear. Just like the lies that you're peddling about the man being kicked out of the house. Come on, man. Come on. You were just sitting at the table with him a few days ago. You drank. You ate. And then when Marwa came and said that you guys come to his house and ate at his party, everybody was nauseated for days, weeks. Even people who was not even involved in, their name weren't called, but they put themselves in the limelight just to get, I don't need attention. He knows that Marwa can never strike a channel. Really, something must be wrong with Marwa's hand. I wonder why. Something must be wrong with Marwa's hand. You see, because Marwa is kind-hearted, and he knows that it's a money-making thing for a lot of the hungry people, then, as he often says. So they will always come on, oh, I have my business, I have a farm, I have this, I have that, to try to brush off that side of it. But why do they still keep running back to YouTube though? Why do they still keep running back to YouTube? I said I was gone. It's now over 15 more minutes. Ew. Anyway, my people, like on a serious note, like those people to me are not relevant. Because I can remember a few months ago, like this guy was here, there, everywhere, asking to join, and I was saying to other people, just ignore, because my spirit is not giving. Oh, here goes my battery. My spirit is not giving. My spirit is not giving, you know. And lo and behold, my battery is dying, guys, on this laptop here. Lo and behold, I was correct. I was correct about it. So thank God. Thank God. Anyway, my people, I really, I'm going to close off now. My battery is basically going down. Not on the streaming device, on the monitoring device. That's where I'm reading comments and stuff and adding my ads. I don't know if you've even seen them. But while I'm talking to you, I'm dropping the ads and I'm reading the comments from the second device. But it basically dead. Anyways, I'm gonna end the live, and we will come back. We will come back to do this. It's a nightly thing. It's a nightly thing. Thank you, Just Smile. Doreen, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, Awa. And a lot of other people's boundaries. Abigail Garden. Thank you. I want to say Michelle N. or Michael. Michelle. Michelle. I don't know how you pronounce your name. So, and Kish, thank you guys for being here. Love always. If you're still here, Hannah Davis, the likes, the likes, the likes. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting um, the podcast. Thank you for coming out and supporting the podcast. We'll do this again tomorrow at 8 p.m. It is now 9:45. This is like a quarter to 10 here where I am. We'll do this again at 8, God's willing, tomorrow. It's a weeknight that I do this. I will resume to regular schedule tomorrow, like my 10 a.m. Daily schedule on the podcast. But thank you guys once again. Let us just continue to wait for the arrival of the baby. That child has been so patient. That kid has been so patient, but I just know that it's waiting to come in daddy's birth month, right? In Marwa's birth month. Wait, I mean, it's the 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after, right? So November it is. Yay! November it will be, right? All right, that was well planned. That was well planned by the hands of the Almighty. Anyway, guys, like I said, before, thank you for being here, and we will do this again some other time. Yeah, man. Yes, yes, yes. I hope so too, Doreen. I hope so. And I hope it's a little boy. I don't know. I just feel it's a little boy. Yay. Tata, awa. See you guys again tomorrow. Bye-bye.